Fancy a look at my wares?
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Would that all places were so welcoming as this.
I cannot fathom your intent.
What's like to sell round here?
Something smells divine.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Reckon your road's been a long... Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least... you'll... find a bit of peace and quiet. Many thanks. Interested in my wares? Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but he...
Shall we get some rest then? Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
Not good, what kind of this?
me alone, will ye? I'm a busy...
What am I supposed to do about it?
If I sleep on my work...
I've got nothing for ye.
Interested in my wares?
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but he... Here, at least. You...
Pleasure doing business.
For a fight, I won't say no.
I've got nothing for ye. Let me alone.
Appreciate it, cuz.
I've got nothing for ye.
You starting to piss me off.
Suppose I'll draw the water now. Save my wares. Somehow my feet always carry...
You looked in on Sir Meridim. I'm glad to know it. He's a lonesome fellow. Methinks... You looked in on Sir Meridim.
We seem to have a ride without issue. But are we safe here?
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
Curious, isn't it?
Perhaps we'll understand more in time.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
There's no telling what will happen if I linger here. All this quiet makes me come more anxious.
As late as I used to, very warm.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Look at you. You've become quite the seasoned adventurer. 'Tis a joy to see.
Work and so few coin to show for it.
We really need for a campsite at present.
We shall be prepared for battle.
Interested?
What brings you here? My sword arm could use some work.
Looks as good a place as any.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road. Though
I see life as a journey, to be walked a day at a time.
just what I was waiting for!
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Well met, sir.
Don't know a town.
Feels eerie with no one about. That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
Curious, isn't it?
Perhaps we'll understand more in time.
Tis good to be reunited. Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen?
I've a modest talent for spotting materials.
Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth. You may hear my riddles as oft as you please. The parent knows the child, yet I am a lost child. For kinship do I yearn. So bring to me my parent, that I might better learn. And you claim this to be the parent I seek. Indeed, you are correct. All is in the name. You have proven your wits, and so I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest at your leisure.
That was certainly worthwhile.
I shall wait.
Come to test your wits. Life is an enigma, a lender of more. So grant to me what you most prize, and you may hear my riddles as oft as you... Love is as twin to madness, they say. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your insanity. Is this your most beloved you bring before? Well, well. Very good. Not half bad. Yet only one you bring? I thought you capable of more. A promise made, a promise kept, and...
Take care. The roads are...
I shall do as you say.
Come to test your wits. Life is an enigma, so grant to me what you most prize, and thence elude your ponderous demise. So, this is your prized possession? Do you consent to give it to me, knowing that it... Well, well. Very good. That's the spirit. Such generosity deserves a reward, methinks. 5 riddles have I posed, and 5 answers have you given. Perhaps you expected more, but I'm afraid that's that. Our next game shall have to take a different tack. Though constant this world may seem, in truth, all is in flux. And so, the time has come for me to fly. If you are not yet satisfied, seek me at my new abode. But for now, I bid you farewell, dogged adventurer.
Outstanding. Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
'Tis not an item to be squandered. You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
As a matter of fact, one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Words worth hearing.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Stricken with sleep. How troublesome.
He's not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
Battle is best avoided here.
Go where'er your quest calls.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
Go where'er your quest.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Take care. The roads.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive. I'll use this chance to commit myself fully to the study of the arcane.
Go where'er your quest calls. Go where'er your quest calls you. Take care. The roads...
I'm a goner.
Aught you need of me?
Go where'er your quest calls you.
Become of my fur. Gives me much Seems like I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Well met. Looking... to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be...
Can I interest you in a room, sir?
Shall we get some rest, then?
I don't feel safe here. Seems my humming would be...
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. Pray, allow me to open your chest. Where the story is!
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed itself.
Confidence and cooperation gave us an edge against our foe.
Fortune favors us, it would seem.
vital you stay level-headed.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. The path to victory. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It is not what I expected.
I shall put no name to
Good day, sir.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
That's it! Keep on them!
Go on, have a look.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use it will be an honor to serve by your side.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
Shall we discuss tactics now or later? I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of...
I've nothing to share at present.
You'll not get away with this!
Over here, if you would.
So be it so.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Need anything?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
You are as learned on the subject of the critique as Magistrate War. Shall we show him the letter? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me. A guide is most welcome. Now we shall lose our way.
I will protect you.
Steel yourself. I'm counting on you. I should have known I can't measure up.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
You have my support.
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly.
Pray, call upon me again another time. If I learn of a matter that requires your attention...
In the meantime, I shall
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. How might I serve you, Arisen? Good morrow to you, Arisen. I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth.
How might I serve you, Arisen? If I learn anything of import... I hope you slept well, Master. How might I serve you, Arisen? We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
You have my support.
It would seem we have aught we need to hand. Come, I'll lead the way. Our foes are like to use the dark against us. Oh, we've arrived, just as planned.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance? No, a letter, is it? Let's see here. But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. Well, well. I'd not thought Disa the capacity for such refinement. 'Tis a love letter of a sort. One that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. The moon represents a woman, the sun, a man. Put simply, what this letter means to communicate is, I miss you. Ha! A surprisingly saccharine sentiment coming from the Queen Regent. Would you not agree? I know not who this Phaesus is, though 'tis safe to say that Disa is rather invested in him. What concerns me is this godsway mentioned in the first line. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, we can surmise that it must be something tangible, an object. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess. And I'm not one for pointless
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements!
The letter mentions the name Phaesus. I believe we've heard it uttered before, by Lady Elena, no less. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
On my way!
Over here, if you please.
Sir Arisen, I trust that you pray see to it that naught akin to the recent do.
You came to see me?
Dead on my feet. I ought to stand maybe I'll keep right here. I'm dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here. I'm nodding off where I stand.
suppose I can visit the market and think of naught but thrive.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
We shall await you here, Master.
I'm a man of leisure at heart, it seems.
I'm not risking my life for a citizen.
Who goes there?
You looking to enlist?
First assess the field, then act accordingly.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that.
This can't be.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Time was, you scarce saw any. You'd think that'd be on account of immigrant. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beast. If we keep mixing, someday.
Best not be bothering me.
Not.
Like.
Pray, follow me.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
I have nothing further to add. The letter mentions the name Phasus. I believe we've heard it uttered before, by Lady Elena, no less.
Fine place to live.
I've been on my feet all day.
My back's acting up today. My back's acting up today.
Fine place. Cast off the stress.
I like to come here when
Will someone talk about this?
Let me get that.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times. Times we live in. You know where to find. This inspires. Naught but misgivings. Look,
Come rain
as
or
long
shine.
as you please. I've worked time than I know how to spend.
I like to come here when I need an empty.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Soon as my shift's
I'd
done.
hasten home, were this not my duty.
Ah, we meet again. Is there aught I can assist you with? What would you have me say, showing me such a letter? Oh, I see. You know of Lord Phasus, then. Very well. I shall share with you what little I know. Lord Phasus is the director of the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. 'Tis true that I have had dealings with him in the past, but I was ne'er privy to more than that. Even in Batal, few people know of his existence. To a Vermundian such as myself, the man is an enigma. If you would know more, why not visit the lab yourself? Such an errand ought prove simple for the Arisen, no?
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
First, assess the...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Where might these grimoires be found? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Where might these grimoires be found?
Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. Where might these grimoires be found?
'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum with the rhythms of life. Where might these grimoires be found?
Only person I believe in is myself.
By your leave, Arisen. I've nothing to share at present. Fair travels, Arisen.
I have nothing further to add. Fate willing, the day will come.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
Say, have you heard tell of, some call it the phantom ox cart? No one knows what its cargo is. I very much doubt there's aught spectral about it. Like as not, 'tis but a band of brigands transporting their ill-gotten gains. Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter. For purity of trust, security's a must. That's my motto.
say, sir? What might...
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters... Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show... Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honored to serve.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. It will be an honor to serve...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
It's been a hard day.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me.
I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth. The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant. In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exposing our enemy's
Over here, if you would. Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use. It is dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know, and I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermund, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg, I swear, I'll ne'er do aught like this again. Oh, I suppose 'twas too much to hope for. 'Tis all over for me now.
Many thanks. We'll take it from here, sir. Worry not, he'll receive his due soon enough. Till then, he'll be made comfortable in the dungeons.
Nodding off where I stand. Open.
Oh, 'tis you. Pray, leave me alone. If he finds out I got caught, I'm done for.
Best quality.
At last! 'Tis a relief to be at your side again, Master.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Oxcart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the... We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, Perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid your majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap your majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to your majesty's discretion.
Right at home. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the...
How are we to get through this door?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour...
I'll carefully conserve my strength.
If I learn anything of import, you will be the first to know. Where ought we to go now?
I have nothing further to add. I've nothing to report as yet.
My curative magic at your disposal. Wait a minute. Take the power of ice and turn it against our foes.
are you? Come no closer! Who are you? Come no closer!
We are none of us alike in vocation.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Very well. I shall await further orders.
Do I disappoint you, Master?
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
Indeed, you are correct. You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Who are you?
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you get... Oh, it's cold out. Fine, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fine. Now I'm jumping at shadows.
We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back!
What's the hold-up? Get in! How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking, you never answer. Suppose you'll just have to listen, then. You pawns are a queer lot. They say you'll do whatever the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Batal. Did that scare you, baby of mine? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care either. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to you.
We shall await you here, Master.
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without a word of complaint. Let's see for ourselves. Sorry, my hands...
How'd you like that?
How to spend the night. Townspeople built rather tough.
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem to know.
They're just taking it.
What a ball! Just like hitting
That's it.
Stump.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No? Well, get a move on.
Mayhap this ladder is here.
We're off!
On your knees, worthless vessels. Wait, you're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst. To arms!
And I shall remain by your side. Shot numb by lightning!
Perhaps this will serve as evidence. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brandt. Shall we go inform him? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
How might I aid you, sir? Some of us get complacent, but I train every day. If this is where I fall, so be it.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Let my fur lie. How might I aid you, sir?
Can't expect to fare so well every day. We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
And caution.
By your leave, Arisen.
At least I can go with my head held high.
Perhaps this will serve as evidence. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Somehow my feet will work, especially on my feet.
If you look at my wares.
The younger, the better.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this.
You appear to be in fight.
Say, have you heard? They finally caught the fiend behind those ox cart raids.
Aye, they caught someone. But word is he's just an underling. Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get all he can out of him about the Coral Snake's operations.
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout for the welfare of this city and our stomachs.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
This is generally used as a material. There is a rumor.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Fair travels, Arisen.
I've nothing to share at present. Though our paths diverge here, it surely won't.
Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. Perhaps a more thorough examination is... Good evening, Arisen. How might I aid you at this late hour? Perhaps a more thorough examination... Good evening, Arisen. How might I aid you at this late hour? How might I serve you, Arisen? Good evening, Arisen.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you? Do come again? Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
A decent supper?
Tongues like sandbags. Call on me if there's aught I can aid you with. I'll make a living if I get myself in.
I wish I could go on an adventure.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
My bed, please. And a shoulder test.
What do you think you're doing here?
I've nothing to report as yet. Was there something you needed, Master? Then I shall remain by your side.
Looking for aught in particular? Best get to cleaning before I'm too tired.
Quite the predicament.
Have a look.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but... Don't you dare try to take anything with that. Out paying for it first.
Many thanks. Our coin reserves are much depleted after that indulgence.
That changes things. My services don't... Come cheap, Mark. Come again when you've more cook...
Oh dear. Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but... Don't you dare try. Always a pleasure.
Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service at a fair price. Always a pleasure.
Good day, sir.
Those statues.
Well met.
Wonder what room is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Go on.
It's been a hard day. I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Welcome, and well met.
Dear, that's the wrong one.
Ah, apologies. Thank you. I think it began when I started reading an old grimoire I found whilst tidying the storeroom. 'Tis entitled, On the Transference of Souls. A curious tome, this. It claims to grant the reader the power. I thought I might use it to stock my shelves with otherworldly wares. Perhaps you will think me simple, but truly, yet 'tis most vexing. For the moment I start reading, but mayhap there is hope for me yet. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes. I must keep reading that grip. I've heard Quinn's...
Welcome, and well met. Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service at a fair price. Do come again.
Welcome, and well met.
Have you brought me a quince? Pray, do a man a kindness. 'Tis not always a pleasure.
Customer, then. That
Not
changes
people kind of
things.
stiff after a day's patrol.
What ought I to do? What business have you here?
Interested in my wares?
Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
Anything's better than
Wonder
this.
if there are any rules
Even the grave.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morn.
I'm in fine fettle today.
laundry.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
What do you think you're...
Have you brought me a quince? Many thanks, sir. At last, I may continue reading that grimoire.
We ought to follow close behind.
Look around.
Those statues fetched off.
Now, this is a place to forget
Would that the gold would only rain down on my head.
I'll sleep like a lion.
Beauty fades, but true talent will
I'll sleep like a lion.
Let me stay a while.
Whatever's to be done. My offer still stands. Would you like to purchase a wise decision, sir? Here you are, dear.
Never seen.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the... I trust we've all inspected our equipment. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle, but